Hey traders, Cousin Benny coming to you after hours on the 28th, Thursday, with a look at the trading day for Friday. Just some thoughts on the spiders. We can see on the monthly chart that we have these peaks that everyone is aware of now, that we put in 2000 and 2008, and now we're at that level again here in 2013. So we can see that we're in this range for 13 years now, and either we're going to break out of this range and move higher, or we're going to move back down first, which is my preference, and then move higher into the new year. I'm long-term bullish on the markets, but short-term bearish, only because of the pattern that we're in right now. If you look at the weekly and the daily, you can see that we've reached this point where we're seemingly having resistance to this upper trend line and point and figure resistance at 1525.01 on the SPX cash, and we bounced off 1496. So right now we're in between these ranges, and we look like we're trying to have a cross here on Tenkan and Kijun-sen, with stochastics crossing to the upside. So be cognizant of that tomorrow. It is Friday, so I don't expect a whole lot. We did have a shooting star, and when we look at the 60-minute, we can see we pushed right down to the Kumo, overbought and pointing down. So I would see us punching down through Kumo and coming down to this trend line, possibly, or somewhere in this range here. Okay, so I'm watching Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen, and I'm also watching Chiku, which is pushing down through price now. You can see Chiku right here in the middle of Kumo and almost towards the bottom of span B. The bears are obviously in control this last hour of the day. We can also see the broadening top that we put in and broke down through, bounced, and sitting on top of Kumo presently with an overbought condition, and presently giving us a cross down. These are the point and figure levels. 1496 you can see clearly on the chart now. 1525.01, which we got rejected at. We put in a pivot there, and we have 1476 down here, 1476.50 and 1496 on the cash. Zooming in, we can see Chiku is right here, almost on span B, and about to punch through, which is a bearish signal. A punch through on its hourly chart will be a bearish signal, a Kumo breakdown, which I expect, considering the oversold conditions we had rallies, the overbought conditions here we had a breakdown, and now we have these pivots that we've been shown as resistance. You can see the volatility is really getting crazy. So for this to come down to 1476 seems highly plausible. Looking at the Russell 2000 60-minute, we can see that we're making lower highs as well, with stochastics overbought and ready to turn down, much like we did here and here. So I'm expecting this to move lower. Expecting this to move lower as well. So this is the 200 period, and we partially lost that on the 26th, and now we bounced. Looking at the daily, we can see that we're oversold, and we do have the potential for a bounce here. I'm just watching these candles, the shadows up here. The comp had a nasty candle today, Thursday, with an oversold condition. So it'll be interesting to see what happens tomorrow. On the 60-minute, we can see that we're overbought, and we could turn down here. We have the 200 period underneath price, but we do have these lower highs. Looking at the All World Index, ACWI, this is all the best stocks throughout the world. So that's going to do it for me. I'm expecting not a lot of action tomorrow, but one never knows. So this is Cousin Vinny coming to you from Day Trader Bootcamp on February the 28th, 9 p.m. with S&P futures currently down $3.60 and the dollar slightly off flat. So we can see it, we're at 1509.65 in Asian trading. The dollar index is off 4 cents at 81.96, just shy of 82, with point and figure resistance just overhead at 82.60, I believe. Alright, so take care. We'll see you in the room tomorrow. And if you're not a member of Day Trader Bootcamp, be sure to stop by and take the 2-week free trial. I hope this helps. Good night.